There are lots of options for reusing, regifting, repairing, and recycling beyond what's picked up curbside. It does require a bit more than walking your bins to the curb in your slippers and bathrobe, but it only takes a little more effort to do your part in keeping as much waste as possible out of the landfill, helping the earth and, in many cases, people in need. Here are 10 of some of my favorite options beyond the curb. Number 1, the Center for Hard to Recycle Materials. The Center for Hard to Recycle Materials, or CHARM, is a permanent drop-off recycling facility in Atlanta, Georgia, for a wide range of items that can't be picked up curbside. Mattresses, tires, paint, cigarette butts, musical instruments, styrofoam, and much, much more. About once a month, I signed up for a time slot, loaded up my car with items, and headed over to Charm, where I'd drive through a big circle with a bunch of stations labeled for different items, and I'd unload my car until it was empty. Good for the environment and efficient. But I don't live in Atlanta, Lee. Right. I'm starting with this one, though, because I found Charm in a quick and easy Google search for hard-to-recycle programs near me. Try Googling in your own local area, and you might be surprised what you find. Number 2, TerraCycle. TerraCycle also specializes in hard-to-recycle items, and you don't have to be in Atlanta to do it. They partner with a range of companies around the world whose products aren't picked up by local recycling companies. Brita, Burt's Bees, Black & Decker, Colgate, Gillette, Herbal Essence, Pantene, and many, many more. With TerraCycle, you choose the free recycling programs you want to join. You collect those items in your home, school, or office. Then, when you're ready, you drop them off at a location near you if they have one. Or you download a free shipping label and mail them in to be recycled. A recent favorite TerraCycle program of mine was Carter Baby Clothes. It's a program that actually accepts any brand of baby clothing. I used it for all of Savi's baby clothes beyond repair or unfit for regifting that I didn't want to send to the landfill. In addition to all the free recycling programs, you can also purchase boxes from TerraCycle, fill them with a huge range of hard-to-recycle items, and then ship them back in using prepaid shipping labels. They do the rest. Number 3, plastic bag and film drops. Was I the last person in on this secret? Endless runs over many years to the grocery store, Home Depot, and Target. Not once did I notice these bins until I read about them. But there they were the whole time. Many grocery stores, Targets, and Home Depots have bins collecting number 4 plastic bags and film, and often some other things that your curbside doesn't take. Yes, I do remember that only 9% of plastic is actually recycled. But in addition to very consciously cutting out as many plastic bags, wraps, and film as I possibly can, I also use those bins, because I haven't yet been able to avoid plastic bags, wrap, and film completely. And I guess there's always a small chance that my plastic recycling will be part of that 9%. Number 4, Buy Nothing Facebook groups. One person's gently used trash is another's greatly appreciated treasure. Buy Nothing groups are Facebook groups local to towns or neighborhoods where people post items they want to give away or in some cases are in need of for free. The founders of the Buy Nothing Project call their Facebook groups a gift economy, and it's known for great social and environmental impact. I first heard about these groups just a few years ago. The first one that I joined in Georgia was okay. It wasn't creepy like I initially feared it might be. It was just okay. The second group I joined in Orange County, California, though, was nothing short of amazing. I was genuinely surprised by the quality of things people gave away to their neighbors, by how quickly people were to respond when a neighbor was searching for an item to have or borrow, and by the appreciation people expressed to each other when they received and put to use something they were gifted. I've never gotten anything from the groups that I've joined, but I have given away a lot. I would post items one night and the very next day a neighbor would pick it up from my porch or come with a truck to haul it off, often following up with a text or post of gratitude. It always felt good to share what I had and didn't need with people who wanted it and could use it. You can find a Buy Nothing group in your town or neighborhood in a simple Facebook search. Number 5, Best Buy and Staples recycling programs. At Best Buy, you can see what your old electronic devices are worth and trade them in for a gift card. And at Best Buy and Staples both, you can recycle a range of electronic items that may be broken beyond repair. Computer keyboards and mice, printers, toner cartridges, cell phones, iPods, even coffee machines. Number 6, Nike shoe and apparel recycling. Nike has committed to net zero carbon emissions, and as part of that commitment, most of their stores accept any brand of athletic sneakers for recycling. In some stores, they accept old athletic apparel as well. After you drop your sneakers off, they determine what can be cleaned and then donated, and what can otherwise be recycled into new shoes, or even basketball courts. Check out the Shake Legrand basketball court in Hong Kong, built by Nike from 20,000 pairs of recycled sneakers. Number 7, the Crayon Initiative. If you're a parent who's ever dared to take your kids out to eat, you know those crayons they give you at the kids' menu can be a real lifesaver. But what happens to all those crayons after dinner is devoured? That question is exactly what led to the creation of the Crayon Initiative. The Crayon Initiative is dedicated to keeping crayons out of landfills, making a big waxy mess that never biodegrades. Instead, they collect and sort crayons from restaurants, schools, and homes, melt them down, remanufacture them, and distribute them for free to children in hospitals across the country. They even consulted an occupational therapist to give their crayons a unique design, large and three-sided, not round, so they're easy for kids to grip and can't roll off hospital trays. Individual families or groups like schools, Girls or Boy Scouts, or any other club, organization, or business can collect and mail their crayons indirectly. Or you can drop them off at any Staples store and they'll ship them into the Crayon Initiative for free. Number 8, repair cafes. Repair cafes are a thing I just discovered, and they really are a thing that happens all across the country and the world, with the aim of reducing waste and consumption by both helping people repair broken items for free and by teaching them how to repair their own items. And for many people, it becomes much more than that. Here's a quick clip from NBC Nightly News.
In the basement of the Methodist Church in New Paltz, New York, volunteers gathered to fix things. And everything they fix for free. The idea is exquisitely simple. Neighbor, helping neighbor.
In Tucson, Arizona, the Repair Cafe was a volunteer-run space that offered events on the second Saturday of each month. While here in North Carolina, they offer multiple events each month for community members who need help to fix electronics, toys, jewelry, furniture, or clothing items for free. Number 9, Nikki. Let's talk about the unmentionables, old underwear. Nikki is an organic and sustainable women's underwear company. In addition to a bunch of great items you can buy, they also offer a great recycling program. You do have to buy a shipping label for $5, but once you do, you can pack up a box with up to 200 pairs of women's, men's, or kids' socks, underwear, bras, or tights. Finally, something useful came from that single sock whose match you can't find. You ship the full box back in, and Nikki partners with other companies to recycle your items into insulation, carpet padding, furniture batting, yarn, and cleaning rags. From underwear, y'all. Last but not least, number 10, Project Beauty Share. There are several cool programs to donate lightly used makeup, skincare, and hair products. You know, when you use a lotion once or twice and realize it's not for you, or when someone gives you lipstick that isn't your color, or when you have a bunch of those free product samples lying around. Nonprofits like Project Beauty Share collect and distribute those new or lightly used items to women and teens facing homelessness, domestic violence, and poverty. That's just 10 of many different ways to reuse, regift, repair, and recycle a range of items. There are so many, in fact, that I had trouble picking only 10 to share. There are places that recycle your Christmas lights, batteries, Legos, a children's ranch that repurposes used birthday and holiday cards to benefit abused and at-risk youth, and much more. If you're willing to get out of that bathrobe and go beyond your curb to keep things out of the landfill, you can benefit both the planet and people who need it.